Hey guys, welcome back. Today is the day that the Yu-Gi-Oh! World Championships 2024 is starting. You can see it right here, September 7th and 8th, so tomorrow and today in Seattle, United States. And obviously there will be live streams today. We are going to talk about everything that you need to know when it comes to this event. Also something that you need to do in Master Duel if you want to gain additional resources. Basically, we can see there's the schedule here, and we are starting basically at the same point with everything, Master Duel as well as the trading game and also Duel Links. So if you are a fan of Duel Links, there will also be a Speed Duel and Rush Duel, Duel Links, 3 Swiss rounds plus semifinals here today. We will also see 7 Swiss rounds plus top 8 quarterfinals, and then the next thing will be tomorrow. So the culmination of the trading card game will be tomorrow, and we can see Master Duel 5th round of Robin within each of these two groups. So we have these groups where we are playing best of threes, and I will say something to the effect of Master Duel in a moment. You have the live streams that you can follow over here on YouTube as well as on Twitch, and I think 8:40 a.m., which is obviously the USA time, is something like, correct me if I'm wrong here guys, something like 5 or 7 here in Europe, obviously depending on your specific time zone, though the most viewers of my channel are actually from the United States. And then we can see right here that tomorrow on a Sunday we will continue this with the trading card game Master Duel and Duel Links, obviously the finals here, starting a bit later. And we will have the finals, semifinals, as well as the finals in all of these categories and crown the world champion in each of these formats. So very interesting. I think it's very interesting, especially because this trading card game format here is very specific. We can quickly take a look. Obviously, we have a special ban list for this event. If you're not aware of how this works, it's basically so that the TCG and the OCG ban list are combined, which means if there is something that is forbidden in the OCG, it is also forbidden in the TCG, even if the card is not forbidden at all. So for example, the Kyo belt, though I'm not quite sure why the Kyo belt is here, actually I'm not quite sure if this is actually forbidden in the OCG. I don't think so, honestly. So might also be the case that people, and we can quickly take a look, in the TCG is not forbidden, and in the OCG it seems to be forbidden actually. Okay, kind of strange, but I just wanted to say that it seems to be the case that some cards are forbidden here. I think these are cards that are not forbidden. Okay, now I'm getting it. These are the TCG exclusive cards. This is why they're here. Tistina has not been out in the OCG, and Kyo belt, for example, which is also a TCG exclusive, as well as Again and Ken. These are not out yet in the OCG, as well as, for example, the Ashen cards here, which means they can't be played either from the TCG players at Worlds or the OCG players. And then if a card is forbidden, for example, in the OCG, but it is not forbidden in the TCG, it will still be forbidden here at the World Championships. So either card or the card we are talking about, they always look at what is the highest limitation that the card has either in the OCG or in the TCG, and that is the limitation it will also get here, which I think makes for quite an interesting format. There are obviously stuff that you can't play, like the Mimigul stuff. Then we see that you can't use Maxi, which the OCG is normally using, because in the TCG is it at 0, so it can't be used in the World Championship either. We have cards like Baron, like Borrowed Savage Dragon from the TCG forbidden that can't be used here. And then I think the thing that makes it a bit more equal and not that different is the fact that we have the hits on Snake Eyes now in the TCG, and this was something that separated the formats for a long time. Or for example, Branded Fusion at 1, which was something that was in the OCG for a long time, as well as the Snake Eye hits. The Snake Eye hits have been live in the OCG for quite a while now, but now we have caught up with the TCG, so that means that we probably will see something to the effect of this OCG format here. But then again, so it's very Snake Eyes dominant and very Tempai Dragon dominant. We don't have the Fuvaros, the new Maxi basically here, which means, and we also don't have the Azamina stuff, but we have the hits on the Fiendsmith stuff. So for example, the Fiendsmith Lacrima that recently got forbidden in the TCG is now also forbidden in the OCG, which basically means, in my opinion at least, you can let me know in the comments what you think, that we will see a lot of Yubel, because Yubel is the deck that is supposed to be the strongest deck in the TCG right now, and I don't see why this should be different in the OCG. Yubel should be stronger than the Snake Eye version because, as already said, we have the hit on Lacrima that is very impactful for Snake Eyes. We have the missing of the Azamina cards, they are not yet in the game, and we don't have Fuvaros, for example, which is why I am expecting a lot of UBEL to be in this tournament, honestly. Other than that, you can take a look at the list if you want to, but this is the rules, how they are basically applying. And obviously you also have stuff like Dimension Shifter to 2, which makes Tenpai Dragon worse, and Tenpai Dragon also has these hits here in the form of the field spell being at 1. The Sangen Summoning, can't find it right now, but it has to be here somewhere. It is at 1 in the OCG as well as in the TCG, so I think we will see a lot of UBEL running around. And then the other thing that you should definitely do when it comes to the World Championship is go check that out here. There's obviously also a site that you can go watch. They basically, I think they are also connecting like the socials here. They show you the groups, and here you can see what we are talking about. These are basically the different groups, the Group A as well as the Group B, and we will see over the complete weekend, we will see, I think, every team in battle, every other team here, and same as last year, you also have the ability to cheer for your favorite team here, and you can also go ahead and check out who is in that team. Most of the teams are very unknown, I have to say. I was actually searching for the team of Jesse Cotton, which I somehow couldn't find here. Maybe it's this team, I'm not quite sure. It's Enzo, the MD grinder, so it's DB grinder here actually. But obviously we also have the team that won last year, which is Joshua Schmidt's team, the Snipe Hunters with Emre, Quantel, and Josh. Again, basically the same team as last year. And then you can select one of these teams to cheer for them, basically. And if this team wins, then you have the ability to win 1000 gems, I think. And you will get some rewards. Nothing too fancy here. Last year I actually picked also the Snipe Hunters, and they actually won. Though I can't really remember what I got here. I guess supporting the winner, a Legacy Pack ticket. Yeah, this is the thing, right? You get this celebration, basically events here. The protectors, but you basically always get them, because if you pick any team and it goes top 12, then you get it. And then you get legacy pack stuff, right? Guaranteed legacy pack ultra rare, which is not really interesting yet. This is the same thing as last year. They give 2,000 gems to 250 players selected randomly. So out of the entire player base, which is a lot, you 250 players get 2,000 gems if you pick the winner correctly, which I think they could have also just given us 2,000 gems if we pick the winner and don't. I mean, it's 2,000 gems, or give me like 1,000 gems or something. Like, don't be that greedy when it comes to the rewards here. But yeah, pick your team, because you only have an upside if you pick something. If you don't know what you should pick, then just pick anything here, because anything could, or any team could win. We have the title holders here that were invited. Then you have the different area stuff, where I think this is whoever made the most points in the Duelist Cups that we have. You have these different areas here, and then you also have not only the Duelist Cup, but every event, and then you have teams that basically only through the Duelist Cup were able to get in here, and they were invited. And yeah, if you don't know how this works, if you have an invitation, you can pick 2 other people to take with you. So the leader is always the one that was basically invited because he had the most points, and then Konami will basically fly you in for free. Last time around it was in Japan, this time around in the USA, and they will basically pay for everything, which I guess is quite nice. So pick your teams. You can check everything, the tournament rules. You can also see the final tournament, basically indicating how this will work. So from the Group A, the first and second, as well as from the Group B, the first and second will then battle it out. And this will take place on the second day, I think, and then we will have the champion here. But yeah, we have this World Championship weekend here in front of us. Will be very interesting to see who wins here. Go ahead and cheer for your favorite team. By the way, guys, if you like my content, please consider subscribing, hitting the thumbs up and the notification bell. This would help out a lot, and you can let me know in the comment whether you will watch this or you will skip this. I honestly like to watch these. I also really enjoy watching the YCSs when they are streamed from the TCG or like regionals. I really enjoy watching games from these formats. I will also watch this year, even though I have to admit that I think the Master Duel format is not as interesting as the trading card game format potentially, but we will see see, and I'm not really interested in Duel Links. Maybe some of you are. You can let me know in the comments. Thanks for being here. I hope you have a wonderful championship weekend and enjoy the content, and we will see each other in one of the next videos, where we will then probably get the new ban list. I think they were waiting for the ban list announcement. For every one of you who is wondering, normally at this time we know the ban list already, because next week there will be the release of the new pack. As of right now, we don't know when exactly, at which day, but normally the ban list coincides with the release of the new pack, but we have not gotten the ban list announcement yet. I guess we will get it after this, because they just wanted to, I don't know, have this old ban list for the World Championship, and then afterwards basically start a new format after the World Championship. I guess this is what this is all about. So tomorrow, or at least, or at the latest on Monday, I guess we will get the announcement for the next ban list. It would be, maybe we also don't get a ban list this month, which I don't think is the case, but we will see. Let me know in the comments what you think, and if you watch this, enjoy, and we will see each other in the next one.